Hey, my name is Kyle. I'm one of the pastors here at LifePoint, and today I want to talk to you about week 2 in our Wind and Fire series devotionals about God's purpose and power. One of the things I look forward to every week is actually reading a particular email, and that email is about your prayer requests. If you didn't know, every week our pastoral staff gets an email that tells us all the prayer requests that have come in that week or during the week or on a Sunday. And one of the reasons I love reading these is because it tells me a lot about our church, what you're thinking about, what you're asking about. But it also tells me that our church really is looking for God to move in their lives, in the lives of everyone in our church in powerful ways. And for some of you, it's asking God, hey, will you help me with my marriage? I don't know how I'm going to get through this. God, only by your power can I honor him or her. God, will you help my relative who is in the hospital? I hope that you help the doctors find out what's wrong with them. Or maybe you know what's wrong, and you're asking God to intervene in a miraculous, maybe supernatural way. And I love these prayer requests because it tells me that we really do rely on God far more than we think we do. That we ask God's power to intervene in our lives, because once our power and once our wisdom and once our experience is exhausted, we'll turn to the place maybe we should have turned to first, to God and his power. The Apostle Paul wrote a letter to the Corinthian church, and in one of those, he talks about how his displays of power were to help people understand God's power in their life. He says this, "My message and my preaching," which Paul was a great preacher, "were not with wise and persuasive words, but with a demonstration of the Spirit's power, so that your faith and my faith and their faith would not rest on human wisdom, but on God's power." Now, I can't promise that God is going to interact miraculously in your life. I can't promise that people will be healed. I can't promise that people will come back from the brink of dead because of God's power. What I can promise you is that God is with you, and his purpose and his power always go together. So I hope for you is that you continue to pray for God to act incredibly in your life, because we should ask him for that. And also that through this, that you will fulfill the purpose of God, which means to draw yourself towards Christ as he's drawing you. Thank you for watching this week.